Hello everyone, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with another reading here for you, your Love and Life series for the first half of June from the 1st through the 15th. Before we dive into your actual reading, I just had some announcements I wanted to get out of the way before we officially begin your reading. So if you'd like to skip ahead to the beginning of the reading, you're more than welcome to do so. I'll go ahead and timestamp it down below. But before I begin, I just wanted to talk about how for my channel I'm going to be changing things up a little bit. I've just been so super swamped, not only with posting content on my channel consistently, and if you're a regular to my channel, you'll know that there's always content up every day or so, every other day, or as often as I can post videos for all zodiacs. And on top of doing personal private readings and just living my personal life, it's just really gotten to be a bit much. So starting this month of June, I'm going to be doing my Love and Life series first half of the month, as well as the second half of the month, like I have done for years now. This is something that I've done really from the very beginning of my channel. And so I'm going to continue to do that, and I'm going to go back to my format of posting bonus readings for the top 3 signs based off of the most viewed video for the first half and second half of the month. And of course, if time permits, I'll go ahead and do some other readings in between those 2 time frames. All right, guys, so unfortunately, there's just one of me, and on top of just living life with my family, and we've got a new grandbaby, and everything's just so super swamped. I mean, I wish I had more than 24 hours in a day to be able to fit everything in, but this is me just kind of prioritizing everything, still being able to consistently post on my channel, but also living my best life also off camera. And so for those who have requested personal private readings, of course that continues to be a priority. And so you don't have to worry about that. That will always be taken care of for those who do purchase readings. But as far as the content that I'll be posting on YouTube, we're going to go back to the original format of Love and Life series first half and second half of the month, and then whatever readings I can fit in between. So yeah, bonus readings will be top 3. So if you want to be in the top 3 of those bonus readings, definitely tune in first and second half of the month. And if you're able to relate to the storylines that come through, then, with enough people that are liking, sharing, and subscribing, then of course your sign will be one of the top 3 bonus readings. All right, guys. So just wanted to get that out of the way. And also for those who are interested in any of my decks, I'm going to be posting for sale items on my Instagram page. So definitely follow me there. And I'm planning on putting a couple of my other decks on sale for the month of June. I believe one of them will be my modern day Seers, Tarot, and Oracle. So if that's one of the decks that you've been keeping an eye on, it's going to be on sale starting June 1st, which by the time I post this video will probably be around June 1st. All right, so that's all I wanted to say. So let's go ahead and begin your reading. Welcome to your Love and Life reading, Sagittarius, for the first half of June from the 1st all the way through the 15th. General reading as always. So we're going to start with these 3 decks here. The first is my own, the Love and Life Oracle deck. This particular deck, it does have a couple of messages per card, and it takes a look at love and life and how it delves into the world of how we perceive love when we first fall into it, and how ultimately life's little twists and turns affect the love connection. So we'll see how that presents itself here. And then we'll go ahead and grab a card each from the Twin Flame Love decks. This is the Divine Masculine version. This is the Divine Feminine version. Both decks by Kim Montalto, and of course I'll include those links down below, as well as all of the other decks featured here today, and there will be quite a few. All right, so let's begin and see how this is going to unfold for you. So in Love and Life, Sagittarius, angels and spirit guides, please. All right, I am guided to this one. Love, the love message, I'm mad about you. The life message, you're the one person who can calm me down when I'm mad. Okay, so you have this very calming effect on someone, Sagittarius, or they have a calming effect on you when you're upset. All right, so also you're mad about each other, which could certainly still be the case. So that's really good. Okay, so let's go ahead and grab a message on behalf of the masculine here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius in love and life, focused on the divine masculine. I am guided to this card. Look at this. They love you. They're mad about you and they love you. That's the divine masculine. Beautiful. All right, so let's go ahead and add to this with a message on behalf of the feminine. And we do have certain cards that are referenced to specifically the twin flame connection. But of course, if you don't feel that you're on a twin flame journey, just focus more so on the messages. All right, let's grab a card for the feminine here. Look at this. Look at this. You guys love each other. It's the same message. I love that. You love one another. And maybe you have this very calming effect on each other. Oh my gosh, I love that. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this with some insight from my Silhouettes deck when it comes to love and life. So you do love each other, but there is this reference to mad, okay? The word mad. So when you guys argue, when you're upset with one another, hopefully the love that you share will allow you both to continue to put in the energy into the relationship, to continue to allow it to grow and to thrive as the years unfold. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius. We've got the summertime coming through here. So June, July, August. Of course, we're focusing on the first half of June. For some of you, maybe your person could be Gemini, Cancer, Leo, or Virgo. It does say illuminated paths. There's something about this time of year for some of you guys, and maybe that's why it's representing itself here, or because we're about to enter into the summer season. Don't know if that applies all throughout the world, but here in the States, we're about to enter summer season in a few weeks. Okay, so something tied into this time of year maybe. Sagittarius. Summertime, when the sun is out, warmer weather. We've got infinity. We also have intensity. Infinity, us forever. Look at this. First of all, you're on the same page. There's this equal energy between the two of you, equal exchange of love and desire. You're on the same page. You're on the same path. Intensity, I can no longer ignore this magnetic pull between us. It is that magnetic pull that keeps you guys drawn to one another. And then we have steamy mood. No one arouses me, entices me, touches me the way you do. Our sexual chemistry is on fire. So not only do you guys love each other, but you desire each other so much. Oh my goodness. These messages, Sagittarius. Pretty amazing so far. So I wanted to also grab some additional insight from the Twin Flame Current Vibes deck by Sister Moon Tarot. Then we'll, of course, clarify everything with tarot. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius in love and life for the first half of June. I really love how both of those cards came through. Equality, synchronicities, it's amazing. Okay, we've got karmic tie-up. I have to stay with them because there is still karma here. Take that only if it applies, okay? So some of you guys might be in another relationship where there's a karmic lesson that needs to be learned first. Karmic tie-ups is what that says. And then we've got second chances. I believe we deserve a second chance. So take this only if it applies, because it's not going to apply to every single Sagittarian tuning in. There perhaps is another relationship where you know it's unhealthy, it's toxic, it's not good, but there's something going on in that situation where you got to take care of that first but there's somebody here that you really see forever with. You feel that magnetic pull. You want that second chance to be with them. You guys clearly love each other. I'm mad about you. That is what it says. You're the one person who can calm me down when I'm mad. And maybe, if you relate to this, when you're upset, that could be that you're upset with a karmic here. Let's see what else. One more card. Inner wounds. I'm working on myself. I am trying my best. Okay, so that might have something to do with this situation or something completely separate from that. This could either be what it is that you need to do in the meantime, Sagittarius, or what your person needs to do. There's healing here, something having to do with inner wounds. Okay, I'm just guided to pull one more. But this is good because this is progress. Either yourself or the person you're thinking about is doing the work that's necessary to heal those inner wounds. And I love this. Sunshine, you bring joy to my life. Yes. There's someone that definitely brings the energy of the sun. And we've got the summertime right here. Okay? You make them happy. You make each other happy is what I'm getting from that. Okay, so let's go ahead and clarify this stuff with some tarot. I'm going to pull from my modern day Seer's Tarot and Oracle, Tarot with a Twist. And if you are new to my channel, this is one of my self-created decks that I created for advanced beginners who would like to learn how to read tarot. And the majority of the cards, it's got upright and reversed meanings. The twist here, to just bring a little bit more challenge towards learning, is that it includes new oracle messages as well as new court cards. So it's a big deck, 117 cards, but it's one of my favorites. It's a lot of fun to incorporate the new court cards and other messages that really add a little bit more depth to my readings. So if this is something that you're interested in, as well as all of the other ones that you see here, all of the decks will be down below. The links. Okay, Sag, let's see what else here. So we've got the Five of Swords. All right, so this is about walking away. Walking away from a situation that really it's no longer working. This could also be competition and conflicts. So if there is competition, some of you guys might have been dealing with third-party situations or just outside influences. It doesn't have to be infidelity, but it can be. Karmic tie-ups. There's some challenge going on here for some of you. But what's coming through here for me, Sagittarius, for you is you're ready for a change, because this situation, it just brings you down. You feel defeated, perhaps, to do anything more than what you've already been throwing into it energetically. They could have been sneaking around, so for some of you that does involve an outside influence from another party here, whether romantic in nature or not. It doesn't have to be infidelity, but I do pick up that energy for some of you. And then we've got the Chariot. Some of you guys could be dealing with a Cancer here. So this is movement right here, which makes sense for me because Five of Swords, that's the movement, walking away from someone that you no longer want to invest your time with. Creating some sort of movement and taking action in your own life to find your happiness with someone that perhaps you want that second chance with, someone that you do feel you want to be able to have in your life forever, someone that you feel that magnetic pull, someone that you feel the sexual chemistry with, someone that makes you happy. You can have that because this is the need to overcome these obstacles right here, allowing you to have this triumphant outcome in your love life as well as life. What you need right now with this Maple Tree card coming through is balance. It's difficult to maintain that when you're dealing with a challenging situation, and also trying to be able to perhaps bring someone back into your life that you went into separation with because there was some other situation that needed attending. And this is all about seasons that change. We do have the summer season reflected here. So time moves on. And maybe for some of you, it's been a really long time since you have been with this person that you have so much love for. How many seasons have come and gone since you guys have been together? We do have the Crystal of Earth coming through. This card does say it's time to get your head out of the clouds and focus on what's happening around you. Be careful what you're investing your energies in. Don't chase fool's gold. You're the real deal. What you're looking for is someone who recognizes your worth and the brightness that exudes within you. There's that sunshine right there. There's that brightness. Don't settle for anything less than what you're worth. And I have a feeling when it comes to this situation with a karmic, that's exactly what happened. You settled for someone that couldn't even meet your standards or even come close to being the type of partner that you needed them to be. But you will attract that. We've got this 10 of Pentacles right here. For some of you, your ideal mate could be an earth sign, a Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus. Money matters looks pretty darn good, Sagittarius. So if that's been a bit of a struggle, things will improve in that area, because the 10 of Pentacles can represent an unexpected financial windfall for some of you. It's tapped into wealth and financial security as well as long-term success. So maybe your career, things might be turning around in that area. When it comes to love and romance, things will be improving in that area too, because this represents happiness, a more secure time in your love life. It's really good. 10 of Pentacles. You might be attracting someone that you have this intense, strong bond with. We already see that here, intensity. I can no longer ignore this magnetic pull between us. This person might actually be your perfect match. And I mean, look, when it comes to your heart space for each other, you are perfectly matched up. You love each other. You guys mirror each other, so that to me can be twin flame. The Angel of Hope. You've lost your way, your sense of direction, which way is up, which way is down. Which way takes you away from who you are, and which way shows you the path you're meant to travel. This is not the end. I'm here to help restore the faith within you, to let you know that there is a ray of sunshine. There it is. A glimmer of hope that you fail to see. Open your eyes. I am here. There is hope in this situation, Sagittarius. There's hope all around. Not just your love life. This is ultimately a love and life reading. You will have the hope that you need as long as you recognize it. Amazing, amazing, amazing. All right, guys, so I wanted to go ahead and grab some dialogue messages for the collective as well. So I'm going to pull from both of my voices decks here. This is the masculine version. And then let's go ahead and grab some dialogue from the feminine, and that'll be from the Voices 2 deck. All right, so Divine Masculine, where are you at this time? Angels and spirit guides, please. Focusing on the Divine Masculine right now. What does this masculine want to say to the feminine? And I do feel that there are so many possibilities as to what can come through at this time, because there could be two people that want to come through in these dialogue messages. There could be a karmic that wants to speak up. There could be someone who loves you so intensely that wants to speak up. So focusing on the masculine, what does this masculine want to say to the feminine who needs to speak up here? There are no words left to say. We've said everything we needed to, but why is it so hard to say goodbye? Okay, so this could be this karmic situation right here. There's nothing left to say. Everything has already been said and done. But part of this karmic tie-up might be that there could be this unhealthy attachment to you, Sagittarius. There could be something codependent going on. There will never be another for me but you. And I really feel this for those of you who are focused on an individual that you are in separation from, because we've got second chances right there. They want another chance. They want another opportunity to come into your life to love you. Clearly, you both love each other. Look at this. Marry me. For some of you guys, we have a masculine here who wants to marry the feminine. They want to be able to build a life with you. Infinity, us, forever. I can no longer ignore this intense fire in my heart and soul for you. Look at this. These two cards. I can no longer ignore this magnetic pull between us. And now this one says, I can no longer ignore this intense fire in my heart and soul for you. This is the masculine speaking up, Divine Feminines. There are no guarantees in life, but I am willing to take a risk on us. Our love is worth the gamble. They want that second chance. I believe we deserve a second chance. That is where this masculine is at. And as always, you know, not every single message has to apply to your situation. Take from it what makes sense for you. All right, so let's go ahead and add some messages now from the Divine Feminine, from the Voices 2 deck, okay? Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Sagittarius in love and life. Focusing on the feminine. What does the feminine need to say here? I'm willing to listen if you're ready to talk, which is good. So when you guys are both able to have a conversation, that face-to-face meeting, Divine Feminine wanting the masculine to know, it's like, I'm ready. I'm ready to start talking. Look at this. We're better together than apart. Yes. So you recognize as well, Divine Feminine, that perhaps this connection is worth a second chance. You're better with your masculine when you guys are together. We can't keep ignoring these feelings between us. We're bound to lose the fight. Yeah, because the intensity is too strong. It really is. We can't be just friends, because I want us to be so much more than that, okay? So for some of you guys, what I'm getting is you love each other, but maybe you guys have been friends for a very long time. Maybe you're afraid to take things to the next level. Possibly sometime during the course of this summer season, you guys might be able to finally get out of that friend zone and be together and to just be in love. Two people who just simply love each other. Oh my goodness, this card. I love the way you make me feel inside. Warm, fuzzy, tingly, and horny. Steamy mood, remember? No one arouses me and entices me, touches me the way you do. Our sexual chemistry is on fire. That has already come through here. And I really love this message. Look at this. Nothing is standing between you and I coming together. So what's keeping us apart? Okay, so I really do feel perhaps that for some of you, the feminine is quite aware that there was, for the masculine, a karmic tie-up, and maybe this is a done deal now. Maybe that's a situation that's a thing of the past, and the feminine basically letting the masculine know, it's like, look, there's nothing standing in the way of us coming together to love each other now, so let's just make this happen already, you know? So that's what's presenting itself there. All right, guys, so I also wanted to take a look at the physical connection, since we already have references to this magnetic, intense sexual chemistry. So I'm going to pull from my Sugar and Spice Oracle. This is a deck that has some sexual content in it, so if that makes you uncomfortable or if you're not interested in this portion of the reading, you're more than welcome to fast forward this part. Angels and Spirit Guides, please, for Sagittarius in love and life and the sexual chemistry between you and your person, the physical connection. All right, let's see. We have cumin. Come in. I won't bite unless you want me to. I'll make sure all those parasite exes you've dealt with in the past stay the hell away. Love with me is far from the mundane. I'll keep you on your toes. Of course, you don't have to worry about keeping physically active. I've got that covered too. And I have a feeling one of those parasite exes has to do with this karmic tie-up. All right, so this could be you speaking up, letting your person know. It's like, come on in. You know, let's do this already. You definitely desire this person, Sagittarius. They want you just as badly. We have grapefruit. Unresolved issues from past heartbreak left me bitter, but I'm tough and resilient. I'm a lot stronger because of the pain I've had to overcome. Now I know I can endure the not so sweet moments and savor the ones that are. Okay, so I have a feeling, well, this could apply to either of you, but if this is your story, Sagittarius, unresolved issues from past heartbreak due to karmic tie-ups, karmic relationships, unhealthy partnerships, however way that affected you, you've come out on the other side a lot stronger than when you went in. You're still standing here, you know, and you're ready to be able to create beautiful moments with the right person. We've got guava, focused on the divine feminine. Cherish the part of you that kings, emperors, knights, princes have all fought for most. A sacred part of you that should be shared with only that special someone. Choose wisely who will have access to the part of your body that throbs with delight at the thought of finding true love. Who will be the one to win your heart? So obviously the sexual innuendos are a little crazy with this deck, but this is basically letting you know, divine feminine, you know, choose wisely as to who it is that you invest your time and those intimate moments with, because not every person is worthy of that, you know. We also have poppy seed coming through, poppy seeds. You're like a drug. I feel so high when I'm with you. I feel it in my bones. Your presence, your smile, your laughter, your beauty, the joy you bring. You make me better, happier, stronger. Without you, I'm going to need therapy because I can't function unless you're in my life. So if you relate to that, if you see this person, you know, like they're so addictive, like you can't get enough of them, certainly sexually, you know. You feel so high when you're with them. The desire is definitely here. We've seen that right from the start, Sagittarius. It's off the charts intense. All right, so that's what's up when it comes to the physical connection. Let's go ahead and grab some healing messages here from your angels. So what healing messages would you benefit from at this time? Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius. Healing messages for the collective. We have enchantment. This always reminds me of like that very magical vibe, almost like a fairy tale. And I feel perhaps that that's how this person makes you feel. You're so in love with them that it feels so magical and enchanted, you know? We've got serenity coming through here. This is peace, serenity, tranquility. That is a part of the energy that's presenting itself here that can restore healing in your life. Because I have a feeling here with past relationships that were very challenging for you, Sagittarius, it was anything but peaceful. It was challenging. It was not serenity. It was not peaceful. Pay attention to the signs that are grabbing your attention at this point in time. Some of those signs could be numbers. It could be a song that you hear on the radio. It could be a literal sign that you see while you're out and about somewhere. So many signs that are trying to grab your attention perhaps. And you're not going to have to wonder if that's a sign. You're going to know it in your heart of hearts. Just trust your gut and intuition. Your friendships at this time are also very important. They play a significant role in your life. So don't forget your friends. They're there to support you. They are there to offer assistance in perhaps however way you need it at this time. They have that shoulder to lean on, support however way you need it. Manifestation. You are meant to manifest this first half of June, Sagittarius, whether that is related to your love life or some other aspect of your life. It could be money matters. It could be your career. It could be your health. It could be your friendships, your relationship with family. So many things. You are in this power to manifest right now. So take advantage of that. Truth and integrity is very important. Be your authentic self, live your best life, always come from a place of truth, and that is what's going to help you maintain your integrity in all areas of your life as well. Retreat from situations that you know no longer serve a purpose, okay? You need to back away from situations with people that really don't have your best interests at heart. This could also, of course, mean an actual retreat where you need to go on vacation. Maybe you just need some time away to de-stress and to just relax. Go on a very relaxing retreat. That could be what that means as well. Look at these next two cards. We've got new love coming in for some of you. Romance, also very much a part of your life the first half of June. Looks pretty damn good, Sagittarius. I don't think your love life is going to be boring by any means. And then we've got abundance. Abundance, as I've said in many of my readings, it's not just about the material things. It's not just about money. It can be certainly an abundance in love, an abundance in good health, an abundance in the blessings that are coming towards you. Okay, so take advantage of those energies and opportunities that are presenting itself to you the first half of June. Amazing. So those are your healing messages. All right, so for this portion of the reading, guys, I wanted to go ahead and ask some questions, or your questions, and get some answers for those questions. So we're going to pull from the Angel Answers deck, and then this is my newest deck. It's called the Yes No Oracle, and that's all that's in here. It's a very simple deck. All it is yes and no answers, nothing else. Okay? So go ahead and focus on particular questions that you really need answers to right now. So with this particular deck, it doesn't have to just be limited to a yes, no answer. It could be whatever. All right, so go ahead and focus on that. Let's go ahead and see what the angels want to bring forward by way of those answers to your questions. So I'll give you a minute to go ahead and think about it. Focus on a question that you have in mind. And of course, take whatever these answers bring forward, whatever makes sense for you. You can take one, you can take them all. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius, for the collective, answers to questions that you might have at this time. It does not matter what it's about. It could be about anything. All right, here we go. Meditation brings answers. So for some of you that would be beneficial for just going into meditation, peace and quiet, to be able to come up with the answer to your question. Within the next few weeks is a time frame that you are being given. We again have that summertime reflected here. So there's something maybe during this season within the next few weeks that could play a significant time frame for some of you guys. This one says you're ready. And then we have this card wanting to come out. Look at this. Another abundance card that's coming in, guys. You can't ignore that one. That is amazing. Abundance. Take advantage of this time to bring and attract that abundance. You're ready. You're ready. It's time. Okay? So that's what's presenting itself there. Those are some pretty amazing answers. So let's go ahead and grab the yes, no answers. So go ahead and think about a yes, no answer, or yes or no question for this deck, and let's take a look and see what the answers are. All right. And the thing with yes, no answers in a reading, I mean, there's just absolutely no way to guarantee it, you know, because everybody's got their own free will. But this can certainly give you an indication when it comes to your question as to how it's going to unfold. possibilities, okay? Nothing's ever written in stone. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius, for the collective. Please bring forward the answers to their questions. Is it a yes or a no? I'm going to go ahead and grab 3 cards since we are, or I am, pulling for such a huge number of people. So for the first group, go ahead and ask your question. Let's go ahead and get an answer. Is it a yes or a no? Ding, 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 ding. You got a yes. All right, I hope that's a good yes. But that is your answer. All right, let's go ahead and allow you guys to ask a second question. Is it a yes or a no? And obviously don't ask the same question. All right, so let's see. What's the answer this time for those of you who have other questions? Is it a yes or a no? We have a no this time. All right, so whatever your question is, that's what's coming through at this time. And, you know, whenever I see no answers, again, everybody's got their own free will. So maybe you have the power to change that. And or you got to accept it for what it is, because maybe there's something better suited for you. All right, one last question for the collective. Go ahead and ask your question, your third one. Is it a yes or a no? Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius. And that's a no as well. All right. So again, sometimes no's can be a blessing because the universe has something way better suited for you by preventing you from going down a particular path. Okay, so we've got yes, no, and a no. That's what's coming through this time. All right, guys, so let's wrap up this reading with some final inspirational messages from this deck. This is another deck by Sister Moon Tarot. This is the Stay Inspired Oracle cards. All right, so wrapping it up here for you, Sagittarius. Angels and spirit guides, please. Some final guidance for the collective, for Sagittarius. Free yourself. Wow. This is your life. Don't live it restricted by your past or the opinions of others. Write a new story. That's it. That's the advice. Free yourself from the chains that are keeping you bound. You know, it's time. It's time for you to start living your best life, basically, Sagittarius. No one has the power to keep you confined if you don't allow them to do that. So don't give your power away. All right, so that's the advice here, guys. That is where I'm going to leave it. And if you're interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below. Thank you, as always, for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Take care.